Well, hey friends and neighbors, this is Chuck out at Sheridan Park Farms. Welcome back to the farm. It is a beautiful morning here on the farm. We've got baby watch going on all over the place here. So come along with us, let's go feed everybody. Let's check on everybody this morning, see how they're doing. We're gonna feed some pigs. We got mamas up there that are about ready to pop. We got this cow out here about ready to pop. We're gonna have babies popping everywhere. So hang out with us for a little bit. Let's get some work done. Ain't it kind of early for you to be out?
Yes.
Hey, Rude. All right. We have potential this morning, don't we?
We do.
Potential for babies.
We shall see.
Let's see what we got. Sophie, you coming?
I gotta get back in case I don't get back.
In case we never come back.
Let's go, Belle.
All right. So we're following one of these Baldis that's super pregnant. And you said she had some discharge.
Looks like she had a little mucus yesterday evening.
Didn't she? Okay, let's go here and see if we can find her. One of them has already had a calf, and the other one was heavy. We noticed the other day was heavy bred. That's
And
not.
she was hanging out.
That's not her right there, is it?
She was all by herself
She was off
yesterday
by
evening.
herself. I think that's our first. I think this is the first one right here, isn't it?
Yeah.
The first one that hatched.
Look at Milk Mouth there. Got it all over.
Hello, everybody. This is her in here.
You see her?
Yeah. This is her right here.
No
Number
baby
2,
yet.
ain't it?
Yeah. No baby yet.
This is her, yeah. So, she is super swollen. She's bagged up. I mean, she is rotund. Good gracious. Look at her, pitiful thing.
I guess I was wrong.
Well,
Still playing the waiting game.
yep. We know she's close. Not sure how close. Maybe today, maybe next week. But with that swelling and her bagged up like that, you would think that she's right on time any day now, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So, okay.
Still
No
waiting.
calf babies. But everybody else looks good. 234, that was the last one that was born here on the farm last year. They're working on that mineral over there.
Yeah.
This
Look
is one
at
of
this
our
one.
new ones, huh?
She's losing her hair.
Yeah, I've noticed that her hair's missing around her neck. I'm not sure why that is.
They have cleaned up that
They
mineral.
need some mineral today, don't they? So we feed a combination of just a good quality beef cattle mineral and kelp.
Hey, girl.
Hey girl, how you doing? She's the friendliest one here, ain't she?
Yeah.
So.
But she'll kick the snot out
Yeah,
of
she
you.
will kick the snot out of you. She's kicked at me. She's never got me, but she's kicked at me before. Do a head count right quick. Let's get in the barn.
2.
Okay. Good morning, piggies. Where's all the babies at? Well, I mean, off of these. I know she's had babies, but where's everybody else's babies?
Hello, mamas.
Y'all need to be giving up the goods here. So these are our sows. The other red one's laying over there. But man, I mean, look, she's bagged up.
Hey, mamas.
She's bagging up. See if Blackie will let you check her right there.
Let's let her get her something to eat.
Okay,
Give
a
her
little
something
feed
to
in
do.
her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 piglets.
Man, look at them.
Look at them. We are mobile now. Daggone. Those are some good looking little piglets right there.
Chunky monkeys.
So first time mom right here. Well, we've talked about her in the past. First time mom. These piglets will be 2 weeks old tomorrow as of the filming of this video. And she had 7.
7.
And she still has 7. So, I mean, that's 100%. That's amazing. You know, we say the good Lord intended for you to be a good mom and have 1 or 2, or a bad mom and have 7 or more. And look at this. And she's had 7, and they're all still here. I mean, that's amazing, ain't it, Sandra?
Yeah, it is.
To have 7 2 weeks later. And I mean, and they are just as mobile, and man, they look great. I think probably next one on deck. Sandra, you think she's next, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Good Lord. So we think this girl is next up.
She can't hardly walk.
Yeah, I mean, she's almost dragging the ground. A lot of swelling in her vulva, bagged up big. She's looking good. Let's see if this girl will let us check her. Nope, no milk. So one of the ways to tell if your sows are close is to squeeze their teat, and if you get milk, you are usually within 24 hours. No milk on her, none on her. She's a little reluctant to let you check usually. No milk on her. So, no milk on anybody up here, Whistle Britches. Hey, Lord.
Well, we got another day or 2 to go then.
Yeah, we got another day or 2 to go, I guess.
Hello, babies. I had one nibbling on my boot
Oh, did you?
the other day. Let me get down here closer to them.
Couple of blonde. That's crazy. You got a couple of white pigs that are solid white, and then you got a couple that are almost solid black,
And then everything in between.
and then 3 in the middle. It's kind of fun. Well, one that's solid black. This guy right over here is that little girl. She's pretty spotted. For the past few days, I've had a number of folks ask about their sows being aggressive, or their sows not letting them get over in the pen or in the paddock where their piglets are, and how do you fix that? Well, that right there is how you fix it. Get you a bucket and go over and sit down in that paddock with those mamas while they're pregnant. Spend time with your pigs. The pigs are very social creatures, and they will get used to you being over there with them. But you got to spend some time running up to your pig paddock, pouring feed in the bowls or whatever it is you're doing, or putting feed out and never going and interacting with them. Those animals are not going to get used to you, but if you'll go spend time with them, they'll get used to you. Sandra's spending time with these piglets right now, because when it comes time to catch them, wean them off their moms, and do the castration, that's going to be much easier than trying to catch a bunch of wild piglets that you've never interacted with. They're going to get used to somebody being there with them, going up to them, and that makes it easy to just reach out and snatch them, catch them, put them up in the trailer, whatever you're doing. So spend time with your animals. That's how you get them tamed. That's how you get them more domesticated, and get them used to you being in there with them.
So this is probably not going to be a pretty sight here.
We've got another chick story for you. So y'all remember a couple weeks ago we ordered some chicks from Hoover's Hatchery, and when we got them, they were very chilled. When they first came in that morning, they were very, very chilled. We got them in the brooders, got them heated up as quickly as we could, but still ended up losing quite a few. So yesterday we had some more come in, and
They were chilled worse than the first batch.
They were chilled worse than the first bunch. And so Sandra went and got them yesterday morning because I had to be gone for work. So she went yesterday and picked them up. And we got them in the brooder. And it's not good. What was the temperature yesterday morning? Like 25?
25.
25. How many have we lost now?
52 before this morning.
We got 100. We had lost 52 early on. And, you know, come at me if you want, but there's nothing we can do about that. When these chicks are coming in on a mail truck at 6:30 in the morning after
And the mail service won't take them in.
Yeah,
so won't keep them warm.
Yeah, the mail service won't. I mean, it's a package to them. It's just a package. But they'd been on the mail truck all night, or been on a plane most of the night, and then on a mail truck. And it's cold in the back of those trucks. These chicks just get chilled, and and these are Cornish. You know, they're a little fragile anyway. But let's turn around here and we'll show you what's left, which ain't much. So, you know, that one's snoozing. That one, there's a couple laying on their backs right there. One of them's still alive. So we've got some left. I mean, and they're up and about and look like they're doing okay. Plenty of light in here. We got feed and water like we normally do. And then we've got the box over there that we're putting the dead ones in so that we can keep a good count. But you know, the thing to do when you get these chicks in is just get them in the brooder as quickly as you can, and get them warmed up. Make sure they got feed and water, and then it's kind of up to Mother Nature then. Make sure that you got drafts off of them, and you got your lamps on. Make sure your lamps are staying on, that kind of thing. So, kind of tragic, but you know that's one of the risks that you run ordering this time of year, ain't it?
Yeah. We're at 61 dead.
We're at 60. We've lost 61, so 61% loss on these.
And probably at least
we'll lose a couple more, won't we?
3 or 4 more.
Yeah.
But the thing about this is, the loss of life is bad. I mean, it really is. Every life is precious. I wish everybody thought about it that way.
Yeah. Yep.
And now Hoover's is a very good company for hatchlings. They guarantee birds up to 48 hours after you get them on your property. So tomorrow morning I'll send them an email and give them the total number of lost chicks, and they will either reimburse us or send us some more.
Yeah.
Whichever we want to do.
Yeah. We'll decide then what we're going to do. But you know, part of what we're doing here is we're trying to get our numbers up so that we have chicken available for first markets.
And this is not early for us.
No, we've got them
We
mid-February.
have traditionally ordered chicks the week of Valentine's Day, so we were 1 week late.
Yeah.
This time.
Yes, a week later. So anyway, but the previous ones that we got, let's go look at them. Had something big happen with them yesterday.
Yep.
All right, so here is the first batch of chicks that we got in a few weeks ago. They graduated yesterday. They graduated into tractors out on pasture. And everybody here is looking really good. And they're ready for a move. They are definitely ready for a move. Getting poopy. But so we got down into the 20s last night, and these are Cornish cross. I'd have to figure out exactly how old they were, but they did spend a little longer time in the brooder. Everybody's feathered out real good. But they're in here in the tractors now. We're going to move them here in just a minute like we normally do on our daily moves. Just a couple of weeks away from processing. And y'all believe it or not, I think Sonner's already sold about half of these on pre-orders. We had somebody wanted a batch of whole birds, and then somebody else wanted a big batch of halves. So there's a bunch of these chickens already sold, which is exactly why we were trying to get birds here, get them started, get them out on pasture, and get our chicken processing started for this year is because the demand has just been crazy. We've sold through all of our leg quarters. We usually have a few leg quarters left at the end of the winter season, left over from the previous year. This year we're out. They're gone. They've been gone, and now we're already pre-selling these. Something else that we've done on this batch is we went ahead and put up some sheep and goat netting and electrified it here in the area where these tractors are, just to give them a little extra support, a little bit of extra protection because of predation. This time of year, everything's hungry, everything's looking for something to eat, coyotes, foxes, and that kind of thing. And we didn't want something digging under our tractors and getting these chickens and wiping us out before we had a chance to get them processed. We did electrify it. Here's how we done it. I've got just an old piece of electric cable, extension cord. We stripped it down, put a conductive end on this end. There's a conductive end on that end over there. We just clip it onto our high tensile wire and then clip it onto this, and we've got electrified fence. Probably not the most correct way to do it, but it works. Then we got water. You know, we're using our Bell style drinkers. That one's empty. And that one's empty. They've drunk some water in the past 24 hours. So we're gonna get these moved, get some water going on them. Feed is probably okay. She went to get feed, but I think we're probably okay. Let's get them moved, and red letter day here, the first chicken move for the year. Whoops. Come here, Daddy. On the first move, I run over one.
It's a good looking bunch.
Yeah, boy, they're a good looking bunch.
They keep growing like this, they're gonna be ready in about 2 weeks.
That's what I was thinking. They're gonna be ready soon.
They're gonna be ready before the 1st of April.
Be ready for what?
Before the 1st of April.
Yeah. Oh, mercy.
Well, they are very happy this morning.
Yeah, boy.
Math on camera does not work for him.
Take two. All right. How many of these birds have we got sold?
18.
18. We started with 101. How many came out on pasture yesterday?
66.
So we've lost 34, and we've got 18 sold. And we've not even tried to market or nothing on them yet. There's just people, regular customers. Isn't it right? Both the orders are from regular customers.
Two customers.
Two customers.
One of them wants 10 whole birds, and the other one wants 8 whole birds cut into halves.
Wow, that's crazy.
And the number lost is 35.
35.
With 101.
Man, I can't do math. Ain't that awful? A product of the public school system.
Hey.
I need to get some skinny jeans, don't I? People get so torqued up about the skinny jeans comments. I don't understand why. Yeah. But anyway, so these birds, they're doing fantastic. I mean, this is really, we started early.
Yeah.
But man, they're doing good, aren't they?
They're doing great. They're going to be ready before I thought they would be.
Yeah.
Check out this one that don't have any hair.
Oh, yeah. We got one in here. This is the ugliest chicken, y'all. This is to win the Ugly Chicken Award. Look at this thing right here. Very few feathers. Hey.
The hairless chicken.
The hairless chicken. All right.
And he's slower growing than everybody else,
Yeah, he's a little slower growing.
And now these are all males. I don't know if we
Okay,
told
no, I
everybody
don't know
that
that we
yet.
said that. So these are all males.
These are all males.
So we get that question a lot. Do you buy males? Do you buy females? Do you buy straight run? Explain
Early
that.
in the season and late in the season, we'll buy all males.
Why?
Because they grow faster.
Okay.
We can get them done quicker.
Right. During
Middle of the season, we'll do straight run.
Why?
Because some people like bigger chickens, some people like smaller
That's right.
chickens.
So you got to be thinking about time of year, growing season, how fast they're going to grow, and what kind of options you want to offer to your customers. So that's something to be thinking about. So we get that question a lot. What do we buy? That's what we buy and when. And again, these came from Hoover.
Yes.
Good birds.
Very good birds.
Yep, we buy our Cornish from Hoover, and we also buy our broad-breasted whites from Hoover's, don't we?
Sure
for turkeys in the towards the middle of the
They
year.
have the best turkeys.
They do have good turkeys.
I mean, there's been several times that we've bought 40 or 50 turkeys, and all of them come out of the brooder.
Yeah, yeah. Which is
Which
rare.
is phenomenal.
Yeah, that's pretty rare. So, all right, meat chickens.
Looking good.
Let's go look at egg chickens.
Tasty. Looking tasty.
All right, let's check on the egg chickens. Where's the egg chickens?
They gone.
They gone. All right, so egg chickens. No, the egg chickens are not gone. So we've talked about this first batch of this new batch of egg birds that we had bought. Stupid geese. This batch of egg birds that we had bought back in the fall, and they were in a couple of tractors right here. So night before last, Sandra and I came out and caught all of those chickens that were in those two tractors, and the majority of them were the new birds that we had bought. We picked all of those birds up and we put them inside the egg mobile, and we have locked them up now we're at 36 hours. Let's take a look. There they are. There's all them chickens. So we've locked all the chickens up in here intentionally because we want the new birds, our Buff Orpingtons, our Dominickers, Easter Eggers, Iconas, we want them to learn that this is home. So they're going to stay locked up in here again today, and then they'll come out tomorrow. And then tomorrow night, after they come out during the day tomorrow night we will come out, and any chickens that are outside on the ground, we will pick them up and put them in the coop. We'll have to do that for a couple of days until everybody gets the idea that this is where they sleep. But we want those birds to figure out that it's safe, it's dry, there's a place in there where they can lay their eggs, the food is in there, the whole deal. We want them to learn to go up in there at night. That takes a little bit of training. So if you're running an egg mobile, you're putting chickens in there, put them in your egg mobile for at least 36 hours. Let them out, and then that night you need to go out, catch them, pick them up, put them in the tractor or put them in your egg mobile. Don't skip a night. For every night that you skip, it will take you 5 to 7 days to get those chickens trained to go back up in there. So you got to be diligent. Once you let them out, that first night, there will be a bunch out. The second night, there will be fewer. The third night, even fewer. And after what? About 4 or 5 nights? Usually after about 4 or 5 nights, everybody's got the idea and it works. So that's how you train your chickens to go up in your egg mobile. Yeah, boy, she's slow moving. Yeah.
Find it?
I found part of it. I think I will knock that thing over. Scoot, scoot. All right, it's about 36, well, it's the next day after what y'all just saw was filmed. And I want to give you a little update on a couple things that have happened since then. So this morning I had to leave the farm for a little while for work, and as I was leaving, I noticed that big Baldi mama was up at the barn out at the end of the road, and she had some discharge. And so I called Sandra a little later on and I said, that cow is probably gonna have that calf today because she was having some discharge. And you know, she's been due.
Yeah, she's been feeling kind of bad the last 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, she's been kind of mopey and dragging around. So we knew it was time, or real close to time. So while I was at my meeting, Sandra texted me and
She had it.
she had it, but it was stillborn. So we're not sure whether she labored too long, whether it was just stillborn, it was fully developed, but it was a big calf.
It was huge.
It was the size of the match to it out there. It looked just like it, black, white face. It was the size of the match to it. That is, what is that calf? She's 3 weeks old?
She's 3 weeks old.
That's
She's the same size.
yeah, and it was the same size. So, you know, this is another reason why I'm really not interested in having mama cows around here, because of, you know, I mean, it's heartbreaking. I mean, it is just so heartbreaking to have to go out there and pick up a dead calf and do something with it. And that mama's mourned that calf all day.
They all have.
Yeah.
They let her be alone for a while, and then the rest of them came down and stayed with her, and it's just been a sad day.
It has. It's been a sad day. But anyway, again, that's why I'm not interested in having calves around here. You know, I have zero experience with these moms. If they have trouble, I don't know how to recognize if a mom is having trouble. I don't have the equipment to help a mom if she's having trouble. And
you sent me a message and said, "Is she having trouble?" And I said, "Well, I don't know."
Don't know. It's yeah, I don't know. And I told Sandra, I said, think piglet, only bigger and just one.
That didn't help me a
And
bit.
that didn't help none, because we've got plenty of experience with piglets. So it's been kind of a sad day to lose that calf. That's 4 that's been born on the farm so far this year, and we're just now getting into the last week of February, and it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking to lose, because, you know, like you were talking about those chicks. You can talk about the chicks again in a minute. All life has value, and we understand this is livestock, and we know what the highest and best and most useful purpose of these animals are, but all life has value, and we want to make sure that they have a good life and they're well taken care of while they're here. And to have one die like that is just disappointing. It's very disappointing. So we lost a calf this morning. The chicks, how are the chicks doing?
We're up to 71
Lost.
I sent a message to Hoover's just today, and I asked them if we could have some replacements shipped next week. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and they're usually pretty good about. I'm gonna sneeze.
Bless you.
Unscripted. So Hoover's is usually pretty good about sending replacements. So I feel confident we'll get those in the next week or whatever. So what else?
That's enough.
That's plenty. Yeah, that's plenty for
How
the day.
about enough?
Yeah.
Well, we've still got so I did let the big egg birds out this morning.
Yep.
And counted them, and we're right at 190 egg layers. And so they're out, and we will, in the next little bit here, run them in.
Yeah, we'll go start picking them up, making sure everybody goes in and training them. And that'll be, like I said, that'll be a couple nights. It'll take a couple nights to get that done. But I was smart.
Yes.
I moved the egg mobile so we don't have to crawl around in chicken manure after a while.
That's
so
awesome.
that's exciting stuff. You can start farming, and it's amazing what will get you pumped up. So,
Yeah.
like we always say, please keep us in your prayers. May God bless you and your families, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks.